Your consciousness is a river. Buddha has called it a continuum. It is a continuity, an eternal continuity, an eternal flow. Buddha has never thought about you and your being as something static. In his vision, the word being is not right. According to him, being is nothing but becoming. He denies being, he accepts becoming because being gives you an idea of something static inside you, like a rock. Becoming gives you a totally different idea, like a river, like a lotus opening, like a sunrise. Something is constantly happening. You are not sitting there like a rock. You are growing. Buddha changes the whole metaphysics. He replaces being with becoming. He replaces things by processes. He replaces nouns with verbs. Live in joy, live in your own innermost nature, with absolute acceptance of whosoever you are. Don't try to manipulate yourself according to others' ideas. Just be yourself, your authentic nature, and joy is bound to arise. It wells up within you. When the tree is taken care of, watered, looked after, it naturally blooms one day. When the spring comes, there is great flowering. So is it with man. Take care of yourself. Find a right soil for your being, find a right climate, and go deeper and deeper into yourself. Don't explore the world, explore your nature. Because by exploring the world you may have many possessions, but you will not be a master. However, by exploring yourself, you may not have many possessions, but you will be a master. It is better to be a master of yourself than to be a master of the whole world. Live in joy and love. And one who lives in joy naturally lives in love. Love is the fragrance of the flower of joy. Inside there is joy. You cannot contain it. There is so much it is unbearable. If you try to be miserly about it, you will feel pain. Joy can be so much that if you don't share it, it can become suffering. It can become pain. Joy has to be shared. By sharing it, you are unburdened. By sharing it, you find new sources opening up within you. New streams, new springs. That sharing of your joy is love. Hence, one thing has to be remembered. You cannot love unless you have attained to joy. And millions of people go on doing that. They want to love and they don't know anything about what joy is. Then their love is hollow, empty, meaningless. Then their love brings despair, misery, anguish. It creates hell. Unless you have joy, you can't be in love. You have nothing to give, you are a beggar yourself. First, you need to be a king, and your joy will make you a king. When you are radiating joy, when your hidden secrets are no longer secrets but are flowering in the wind, in the rain, in the sun, when your imprisoned splendor is released, when your mystery has become an open phenomenon, when it is vibrating around you, pulsating around you, when it is in your breath, in your heartbeat, then you can love. Then you touch dust and the dust is transformed into the divine. Then whatever you touch becomes gold. Ordinary pebbles in your hand will be transmuted into diamonds, emeralds. Ordinary pebbles, people touched by you, will not be ordinary anymore. One who has attained joy becomes a source of great transformation for many people. His flame has been lit, now he can help others. The unlit flames, coming closer to the one who has become a fire with joy, can also become lit. As you come closer, the flame jumps into you and you are never the same again. Love is possible only when your flame is lit. Otherwise, you are a dark continent, and you are pretending to give light to others. Love is light, hate is darkness. You are dark within and trying to give light to others. You will only succeed in giving them more darkness, and they are already in darkness. You will multiply their darkness. You will make them more miserable. Don't try to do that because it is impossible. It is not according to the nature of things. It can't happen. You can hope, but all your hope is in vain. First be filled with joy. Live in joy, in love, even among those who hate. And then it is not a question of what others do to you. Then you can love even those who hate you. Then you can live in love and joy even amongst enemies. It is not just a question of loving those who love you. That is very ordinary, that is business-like, a bargain. The real love is to love those who hate you. Right now, even to love those who love you is not possible, because you don't know what joy is. But when you know joy, the miracle happens, the magic. Then you are capable of loving those who hate you. In fact, it is no longer a question of loving somebody or not loving somebody, because you become love. You don't have anything else left. Live in joy, in health, even among the afflicted. By health, Buddha means wholeness. A healed person is a healthy person. A healed person is a whole person. By health, Buddha does not mean the ordinary medical definition of the term. His meaning is not medicinal. It is meditational, although you will be surprised to know that the words meditation and medicine both come from the same root. Medicine heals you physically, meditation heals you spiritually. Both are healing processes, both bring health, but Buddha is not talking about the health of the body. He is talking about the health of your soul. Be whole, be total, don't be fragmentary, don't be divided. Be an individual, literally indivisible. One piece. People are not one piece. They are many fragments somehow holding themselves together. They can fall apart at any moment. They are all Humpty Dumptys, just bundles of many things. Any new situation, any new danger, any insecurity, and they can fall apart. Your wife dies, or you go bankrupt, or you are unemployed. Any small thing can prove to be the last straw. The difference is only of degree. Somebody is simmering at 98 degrees, somebody at 99. Somebody may be at 99.9 degrees, but the difference is only of degree, and any small thing can change the balance. You can go insane at any moment, because inside you are already a crowd. So many desires, so many dreams, so many people are living in you. If you watch carefully, you will not find one person inside, but many faces changing every moment. Buddha says, live in joy, in health, even among the afflicted. This is a very important sutra to remember, more so because the Christians are creating a totally wrong approach to life. They say, when there is so much misery in the world, how can you be joyous? Sometimes they come to me and they say, people are starving and people are poor. How can you teach people to dance and sing and be joyous? There are so many people afflicted with so many diseases, and you teach people meditation. This is selfishness, but that's exactly what Buddha is saying. Live in joy, in peace, even among the troubled. You cannot change the whole world. You have a small lifespan. It will be gone soon. You cannot make it a condition that I will rejoice only when the whole world has changed and everybody is happy. That is never going to happen, and it is not within your capacity to do it either. If the only way you can be happy is to have everybody else happy, then you are never going to be happy. Buddha is stating a simple fact. He is not saying, don't help people, but rather by being ill yourself, you cannot help them. Live in joy, in health, even among the afflicted. Live in joy, in peace, even among the troubled. That is the only way to help, the only way to serve. First be selfish. First transform yourself. Your life in peace, in joy, in health can be a great source of nourishment for people who are starving for spiritual food. People are not really starving for material things. Material richness is very simple. Just a little more technology, a little more science, and people can be rich. The real problem is how to be inwardly rich. And when you are outwardly rich, you will be surprised. For the first time, you become more acutely, more keenly aware of your inner poverty. For the first time, all meaning in life disappears when you are outwardly rich, because in contrast, your inner poverty can be seen more clearly. Outside there is light all around, and inside you are a dark island. The rich man feels his poverty more than the poor person, because the poor person has no contrast. Outside there is darkness, inside there is darkness. He knows darkness is what life is. But when there is light outside, you become desirous of a new phenomenon. You long for inner light. When you see that richness is possible outside, why can't you be rich inside? Live in joy without possessions like the shining ones. Enjoy the world, enjoy the sun, the moon, the stars, the flowers, the sky, the earth. Live in joy and peace without possessiveness. Don't possessiveness. Use, but don't possess, because the possessor cannot use. The possessor really becomes possessed by his own possessions. That's why so many rich people become so miserable. They live a poor life. They have all the money in the world, but they live in a poor way, live in joy without possessions like the shining ones. Live like the Buddhas, who don't possess a thing but can use everything. The world has to be used, not possessed. We come empty-handed and we go empty-handed, so there's no point in possessing anything. To be possessive is ugly. But use everything. While you are alive, use the world. Enjoy everything the world makes available, and then go without looking back. Without clinging to things, the intelligent person uses life and uses it beautifully, aesthetically, sensitively. Then the world has many treasures for him. He never becomes attached, because the moment you become attached, you have fallen asleep. The winner sows hatred because the loser suffers. Let go of winning and losing and find joy. how to find joy. Let your ambition disappear. Ambition is the barrier. Ambition means an ego trip. I want to be this, I want to be that. More money, more power, more prestige. But remember, the winner sows hatred because the loser suffers. Let go of winning and losing and find joy. If you want to find joy, forget about winning and losing. Life is a play, a game. Play it beautifully. Forget all about losing and winning. The real sportsman's spirit is not that of winning or losing. That is not his real concern. He enjoys playing. That is the real player. If you are playing to win, you will play with tension, anxiety. You are not concerned with the play itself, its joy and its mystery. You are more concerned with the outcome. This is not the right way to live in the world. Live in the world without any idea of what is going to happen. Whether you are going to be a winner or a loser, it doesn't matter. Death takes everything away. Whether you lose or win is immaterial. The only thing that matters, and it has always been so, is how you played the game. Did you enjoy it, the game itself? Then each moment is a moment of joy.